Hi guys, good evening all. Today I just want to have a quick recap of few important things that are very important either in the need point of view or in the aims point of view, as these are the two exams that we are having ahead, right? So I just want to go in a question answer format rather than explaining the concepts or the things in detail. It's just a recap. It's just a fast revision point of view completely. Don't expect me to explain each and everything as a spoon feeding. Okay, let's start the things. The first MCQ is related to the Endotech 2, which was given by, the answer is Martin. Okay, the next one is few scientist names related to the Gatapacha. First one, the Gatapacha was first given by Bowen, and the composition of Gatapacha was given by Fredman. And Gatapacha, which can be used as a temporary stop, this concept was given by Hill. So that's the reason why Gatapacha is called as a Hill's stop. Okay. So coming to the next question, classification of caries. Classification of caries basing upon the etiology of progression of disease. Okay, the progression of disease. This classification was given by Simons. This is called as a Simons classification. Next one, there is something called as a line of demarcation when you apply calcium hydroxide. Okay, this line of demarcation was first given by Glass and Gender. Okay, and something like zone of coagulation. There will be zone of coagulation which is associated with the line of demarcation when you apply calcium hydroxide. The thickness of this zone of coagulation, which is very important MCQ, that is 0.3 to 0.7 millimeters, and this is also called as a Schrödinger's line of necrosis. Hope you are very clear with this. So the next is the differentiation between the infected and the affected dentin was given by Next question, enamel itching patterns. You know that enamel itches, and there are few itching patterns of enamel. These itching patterns are given by Silverstone. MTA was first given by Thorabinacha, and in dentistry first used by Lee. Balance force technique was given by Roney et al. So the next important thing is about the molar burrs. Okay, a few questions related to the molar burr. Molar burr is a regular burr which has a long shank. So it has a long shaft that is used to locate the calcified canals, and the material with which it is made is called as a carbide. This is made up of a carbide burr. Hope you are clear until now. The gaze of needle that is used for irrigation ranges from 25 or 30, and the gaze that is used for aspiration biopsy is 18, and the percentage of mercury in modern precapsulated amalgam is 42 to 45%, whereas in a normal condition it is 50%, whereas in the case of a spherical alloy is 42%. So these are the most common and frequently asked numericals. So once you're done with this, again I just want to give a few questions related to the decontamination or disinfection of Gatapacha, that is 0.5 percentage of NaOCl for 5 minutes or 1 percentage of NaOCl for 1 minute. So these are the disinfection of the decontamination techniques. So there is one more thing called as a sterilization of Gatapacha, that is use of 2.5 to 5.2 percentage of NaOCl for 1 minute, followed by placement it in 3 percentage of H2O2. This is a protocol for the sterilization of Gatapacha. So followed by, I want to explain the string test. This is called as a string out test. So at least 1 inch of sealer without breaking the cement to an inverted spatula blade, and it should stand for at least 10 to 15 seconds. So while you are mixing the sealer, while you are obturating the teeth, you need to test this, that is called as a string out test. There should be at least 1 inch without breaking the cement for an inverted spatula blade. It should hold for at least 10 to 15 seconds. This is called as a string out test you have to do for the sealer while you are going for the obturation. And the temperature for the heat test is 65.5 degrees centigrade. Temperature of carbon dioxide snow, that is minus 78 degrees centigrade. Temperature of ice, that is 0 degrees centigrade. Temperature of endo ice, that is minus 30 degrees centigrade. Temperature of endo frost, that is minus 50 degrees centigrade, and the material that is used in endo frost is butane. Okay, coming to the fish zones. I hope you know about these fish zones. The easy way to remember these fish zones is very simple. That is ICIS. Zone of infection, II. Zone of contamination, CC. Zone of irritation, and zone of stimulation, right? So this is what it is present at the center and it goes periphery. So if they give a diagram based, the infection is present at the center and stimulation is outwards. Okay, infection starts from I to S, whereas the healing starts from S to I. Hope you are very clear with this concept, because stimulation is the zone where you can see fibroblasts, which starts the healing process. I hope we are very clear up to this. So there are a few more things I just want to add right now. One is about the monoblock technique. So this is a, you can see many questions related to the monoblock nowadays in the case of your AIMS. So monoblock is nothing but monoblock is a one unit in which the core material, the sealing agent, and the canal dentin forms a single unit. Means whenever you are obturating, so this is, you feel like this is in a cross section of an obturated teeth. This is what you see, that the obturation material followed by some sort of sealer and followed by dentin which is present around it. So all these combine to form a single unit, that is called as a single unit, that is called as a monoblock. It looks like a single block. So there are two people who has classified this monoblock into three different types. They are Ty and Heistel, who has classified this monoblock into primary monoblock, secondary monoblock, and tertiary monoblock. I'm just going to demarcate each and everything in a different color so that you can easily understand. So primary monoblock is one. So this is dentin, that is common for all. Dentin is present in all. So primary monoblock is one where you can see a thing that this is called as a Gatapacha, a root canal filling material. So primary monoblock is one where you have a single interface, that is between the dentin and the root canal filling material. So it has only one interface which is present between the red color and the dentin white color. So second category is secondary monoblock. We'll keep yellow color as a sealer. So secondary monoblock is a one, okay, where you will have a root canal filling material, one, and you are going to have an cement, the interface yellow color. So you'll have two interfaces here. One is between the filling material and the resin, and one is between the resin and the dentin. So third category is some additional thing. Okay, you will have three interfaces. One is between the red and yellow, second is between the red and blue, third is between the blue and white. So you are going to have an interfaces between the post and the bonding agent, root canal material and the bonding agent, and the resin and the cement. So you are going to have three interfaces in the tertiary monoblock, two interfaces in the secondary monoblock, and one interface in the case of primary monoblock. This is one of the important concepts that you have to make a note. So going in ahead, I just want to cover a few important mnemonics related to the biochemistry, as we are covering bio right now. So first is, I want to go a bit slow. Western blotting technique, you can remember it is used for proteins. Next is Southern blotting technique. You can remember the South Indians, they like dosa, so it is South dosa. So Southern blotting technique is used for DNA. So next is Northern blotting technique. North Indian people, they like roti. So Northern blotting technique is RNA. I hope you are very clear. I just want to have a recap. Western blotting technique is used for protein identification. South Indians, they like dosa, so it is DNA. North Indians, they like roti, so it is RNA. That. So there is one more thing called as magnesium is used as a cofactor in which of the following enzymes is a question. So the answer is CT Park. Okay, what CT Park means we will learn ahead. So C is carbonylase, T is transketolase, P is peptide or phosphatase, A is adenyl silase, and R is ribonuclease, and CT Park K, this is okay. K is kinase. Hope you are clear with this. So I just want to make a note about few ammonia acids. Let's make the things very simple. Alphatic side chain is present in, okay, is present in, the code is LIVGA, live GA. L is leucine, I is isoleucine, V is valine, G is glycine, A is alanine. Okay, so the next group, and the thing that you can remember is, out of these they can ask like what are branched. The first three are branched. Live is branched. Clear? The next they can ask question like hydroxylic group is presented. The code for hydroxylic group is STT. Okay, you can remember like simple code. Hydroxyl means water, so water soluble vitamins is a question. You can remember it as BC, reservation category. So here it is, you can remember it as ST. Okay, so this contains water, this contains BC contains water, ST contains water. So the code here is serine, T is tyrosine, T is tyronin, TREONIN. Hope you are very clear. So BC, water soluble vitamins are BC, hydroxylic group containing amino acids are STAA. The next question is sulfur containing one. The code for sulfur containing one, the answer is CMC. I hope you know about CMC. That is cysteine, methionine, cysteine. Okay, these are the one. Out of which they can ask a sub question. Which of these sulfur containing has thioether in it? Okay, so this can be the question. The next one is about acidic groups. Very simple. Acidic groups, the answer is aspartic acid, which has acid in it, glutamic acid, which has acid in it, glutamine, aspartame. Okay, so these are the four ones which has acidic in nature. And out of these, the most commonly asked question is, which of the following acidic amino acid is used for the estimation of root age estimation? That's a repeat question. The answer is aspartic acid. So the next one is about the basic. They can ask what are the basic ones. The code for the basic ones is very simple. That is HAL. HAL is a basic thing that everyone requires. The answer is histidine, arginine, and lysine. Next question is aromatic. Aromatic. The code for aromatic is PTT. P stands for phenylalanine, tyrosine, tryptophan. So tryptophan, you have indole ring in it. So that's one of the most commonly asked question. And yeah, I hope you're fine. We have covered lots of stuff related to this. So there are few codes related to the essential, non-essential, keratogenic, glycogenic, non-keratogenic, both containing, and everything in your PP books. Just go and have a look, or else we'll cover in the next video. Okay, I hope this video is informative. Thank you and take care.